Look at that. That's what I call a crane. Man, that is. Look, yeah, you see how it's picking this stuff up? That's the way it ought to work. It's picking the stuff up. Yeah. Wait. Hey, Susan! Susan, come here. I want you to look at this. Look at this. Wow, it's digging stuff up down there. I've seen some big ones. That is going to dig a hole. Look.
Yeah, I think they're going to blast it.
Hi, how are you today? Listen, behind this fence, they're digging a big hole in the ground so they can build a building there. You want to watch? Come on, watch. Yeah, you see the steam shovel? Look at the steam shovel. You see it?
Yeah.
Look at it picking up that's picking up a big load of dirt, rocks, stones, and everything. Yeah. Oh, it is hard. Yeah, that's a lot of work. There's a guy pulling the gears. You see? You know what he's doing? Well, if we're pulling back and opening the steam shovel and dropping it, and lowering it, he's got at least 4 gears right there. Now watch this scoop. Watch this scoop. Look how it digs deep into there. Now that's a lot of dirt and stones. That building is going to be big because that hole is going to be deep. Look at it.
I wonder how many floors it's going to be.
I don't know. They're just getting the basement out now. This is going to be a big job.
Is he going to put it in a truck?
Probably, yeah. Dump truck, I guess. Yeah, look at that.
What is that racket? What is all that noise?
Hold on. There's no big problem, Mr. Hooper. They're just building a building in the ground. You got to dig a hole first.
Bulldozers over there and all kinds of
I
stuff.
don't know how anyone can live with all that noise.
Well, they're not going to take very long, Mr. Hooper. They'll be finished pretty soon.
Well, I'm finished right now. We'll close the store, go in the park, and get some rest.
Oh, come on,
Yeah,
Mr.
do that,
Hooper. We
Mr.
got
Hooper.
things to buy in the store. Yeah, all kinds of stuff.
Well, a man is entitled to a little peace and quiet. I'm going to close the store and go in the park.
But I haven't got my paper yet, Mr. Hooper.
Wait. Come on, I got an idea. Look, here's what we'll do. Susan, Bob, and I will take over in shifts, okay? And take over the store
that's a
for
good
him. If
idea.
he wants to go, let him go, okay?
And then we can still get the things we need.
Right. Okay.
Let's drop that on him right now. Come on, let's
Yeah,
see
that.
what
you
it's
tell him.
Okay.
You tell
wait a
him.
minute. Mr. Hooper! Come on. Mr. Wait, Mr. Hooper! Wait, Mr. Hooper. 1 second. Now, we have thought about it and we've decided you're absolutely right. A man is entitled to his rest.
You're right.
Okay? Now, however, what we have decided to do, we've decided to take over the store for you.
We'll be happy to.
Now, how's that strike?
It's a good idea.
Well, that's very nice.
Okay, now instead of 1 storekeeper, you'll have 3.
3,
3 storekeepers.
1, 2, 3.
Right.
Thank you.
Bye
Have a
now.
nice... We got to get some more things.
Yeah, okay. Now, wait a minute. Look.
We got to get some more
Yeah, okay.
business
Wait.
going here for Mr. Hooper.
We're taking over the store from Mr. Hooper, right?
Right.
Now, how are we going to get some customers? That's
Well,
the
I
first
think
thing
the
we need
first
to
thing of all, we've got to get some signs in these
Honey,
windows. No one has any idea what's going on.
Wait. I have an idea. Here's what we'll do. With every $1 purchase,
Right.
we will give away a free lollipop.
Oh,
How's
honey,
that?
You can't do that. You
the
can't give
man's
away his lollipops. He
merchandise.
had to buy those things.
All right. Cool
That's not a good idea.
it. Another idea. Better idea. Susan, when you take over the store,
Yes.
you do it your way.
Well, I'm going to.
Bob, when you take over the store, you do it your way.
Good idea.
And when I take over the store, I'm going to do it my way.
Hey,
Well,
that's
honey,
a good
why
idea. We
don't
have
you
to take
start?
turns now.
Look, you be first,
All
and
right.
Bobby, you be
Okay.
second,
Okay.
and I'll be third because I've got some things to do at home anyway.
Okay, so you're first,
All right.
right?
See you later.
Okay.
I'm taking
All
over the
right.
store.
Don't give
Don't
away.
worry
Don't
about
give
the-
away any lollipops.
I won't give it, not unless I want to, because after all, it's my store right now. And the first thing I'm going to do, since I'm the storekeeper, is count the money. And let's check out the pennies first. How many we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And for the nickel.
1 for the fiddle, 2 for the bow, 3 for the trumpet, and 4 to blow, 5 for the drum, 6 for the stick, 7 for the guitar, 8 for the pick, 9 for the piano, 10 for the hand. Hooray for the octopus. One-man band. 1 for the fiddle, 2 for the bow, 3 for the trumpet, and 4 to blow. 5 for the drum, 6 for the stick, 7 for the guitar, 8 for the pick, 9 for the piano, 10 for the hand. Hooray for the octopus one-man band.
No, it's not Wanda the Witch. It's just good old storekeeping Gordon. Now look, since I've been in this store, I've found a lot of things that start with the letter W, like witch. Witch starts with the letter W, right? Found more things. Come on with me. That's a wagon, right? Wagon starts with the letter W. Got that? And got another one for you. It's a whistle. Whistle starts with the letter W. And I bet I can find another one. Ken, here we are. That's a wheel. Wheel starts with the letter W. Right? Now, let's grab another one. That's a plane, but those are the wings. The word wing starts with letter W. Right? Well, I found a lot of W's, but so far I haven't found too many customers. So there's nothing to do but sit here and wait.
Want some carrot?
Hi, what do you get for
Hi,
there?
Susan. We have a parrot.
Oh, he's pretty.
Isn't he beautiful?
Hey, listen, is Gordon still helping Mr. Hooper in the store?
Yeah, he is, but I don't think he's having too much luck with customers.
No customers, huh?
No. Gee, it's almost time for me to take my turn.
Yeah. Gee, what a big beak. Look at
Isn't that big? Yeah.
He ate it, huh?
Yeah.
He liked it.
So fast?
They use the beaks to crack open nuts.
Yes.
And he also uses it to climb around this cage. And if they're in trees, they use it to climb trees also. This is an Amazon parrot.
I suppose he can use his claws. He's got very long claws on his
Yeah,
claws.
they have sort of interesting claws. He has 2 in the front and 2 in the back.
Yes, I guess they're on the feet.
Makes him a really good climber.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, hello.
He says hello sometimes. You can teach them, to talk and say words and imitate sounds sometimes.
But you have to spend a lot of time saying it over and over.
Right.
to them.
They have to hear it many, many times.
Hello.
So you have to be careful what you want to teach them, you see. You teach them
Hello?
something naughty, then it's embarrassing.
Right.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
I got such
Hello.
a good appetite. Say hello.
But he
Hello.
likes those sunflower
He
seeds.
loves sunflower. This one comes from South America. You find these where it's really warm out in South America or Mexico, places like that.
That's probably why his feathers are such pretty colors, because of the trees and flowers are that color, and he can blend in out in the jungle and you won't even see him.
No?
You'll hear him, but you look up in the tree and he'll be the same color as the tree almost.
Well,
Gee,
red.
I think he likes to eat paper too.
I guess he's cleaning his mouth. There it goes
Look, let him climb now. See how he uses his bill?
Oh.
It's a strong bill.
Well, do they have any teeth?
Not really, I don't think, no.
But they...
It's kind of fun to watch them climb and eat.
Yes.
Hey, eat. That's another E word.
This is the letter E. It's the first letter in the word elephant. And the word eat. Luckily, I have another one. The letter E is also the first letter of the word eagle. That wasn't very nice. And it's the first letter of the word everybody. And the word empty. And the word egg.
The letter E. E is for eat. E is for eat. E is also for ear. E not only sounds like E, E also sounds like eh. Like echo. E is for egg.
E is for eagle. Eagle eats.
E is for eel. Eel eats. What else starts with E?
E also sounds like eh. Like elephant. E is for elephant. E is for everything. And E is for everything else. Everything. E is for everything else. Enough. E is for enough. E is also for explode.
And finally, E is for end.
Wow, a lot of words start with E. Hey, have you noticed how many words there are that start with E right here in Mr. Hooper's store? Come on, I'll show you some. Envelope. That starts with E. And earmuffs to keep warm in the wintertime. That's another E word. Eraser. That starts with E too. And I think I've got one more over here. This egg. That's another E word. Did you know that that all birds, even that parrot we had a little while ago, and chickens come from eggs? I'll show you what I mean. Now here's the picture of a mother hen. And she lays an egg. Now inside this egg, the baby starts to grow, whether it's the baby chicken or the baby bird. And when it gets big, it starts to crack open the shell. See the shell starting to crack here? And sometimes the little bird inside helps to crack open the shell with its beak. There's the baby coming out. And there's the baby chicken. And when she grows up, she'll be a big mother hen too. Hey, did you know that inside some eggs there are some real surprises?
Hi. How's
Oh,
it
hi,
going?
Susan. Oh, I hope you had better luck than I did today here.
No customers, huh?
One.
You?
Yeah, no, one other besides that, but poor Mr. Hooper, we're just not doing too well for him, I'm afraid.
Well, I came up with an idea for an S sale.
An S sale?
Mhm.
What's that?
Well, I'm going to sell things that start with S, like sandwiches, sardines, soda, stationery, and silly stories.
Hi, I'm a seal. Seal begins with the letter S. Can you say S? Try it. S. Oh, very good. Now I want you to listen to a little story. There are a lot of words in it that begin with the letter S. Listen for them. 6 silly sailors came skating down our street. They passed a smiling snowman wearing sneakers on his feet. Then they spied a schoolyard, so they took turns on the slide and all played on the seesaw, 3 sailors on each side. Hey, great! Isn't S a swinging letter, though? Oh, you bet it is. Well, see you later. I'm gonna go have a sandwich. Another nifty S word?
Hi. Hi, how's it going?
Not so good.
You mean your S sale isn't making it?
No, I haven't sold anything.
Oh, come on, Susan. You got to do this for Mr. Hooper. Now, he's got a lot of things. We promised him we'd take care of the store. I didn't do too well. Bob didn't do too well. It's all up to you, right?
Well, why don't you buy a soda from me?
I'll buy a soda from you later. I really will. But right now, you really got to get in there and pitch and sell, okay? You can do it. Keep a smile on your face. Don't worry about it. In the meantime, I've got a story for you. You're going to love it. This story is called Stevie. Stevie is a little boy who comes to visit a little boy named Robert. And Robert tells the story. Here's how Robert tells it. He says, one day, my mama told me, you know, you're going to have a little friend come stay with you. And I said, who is it? And she said, you know my friend Mrs. Mack? Well, she has to work all week and I'm going to keep her little boy. I asked, for how long? She said, he'll stay all week and his mother will come pick him up on Saturdays. The next day, the doorbell rang. It was a lady and a kid. He was smaller than me. I ran to my mother. Is that them? They went in the kitchen, but I stayed out in the hall to listen. The little boy's name was Stephen, but his mother kept calling him Stevie. Well, my name is Robert, but my mama don't call me Robertie. And so Steve moved in with his old crybaby self. He always had to have his way. And he was greedy too. Everything he sees he wants. Could I have some of that? Give me this. Man, since he was littler than me, while I went to school, he used to stay home and play with my toys. I wished his mother would bring some of his toys over here to break up. I used to get so mad at my mother when I came home after school. Mama, can't you watch him and tell him to leave my stuff alone? Then he used to like to get up on my bed to look out the window and leave his dirty footprints all over my bed. And my mama never said nothing to him. And on Saturdays, when his mother comes to pick him up, he always tries to act cute just 'cause his mother's there. He picked up my airplane, and I told him not to bother it. He thought I wouldn't say nothing to him in front of his mother. I could never go anywhere without my mother saying, take Stevie with you now. But why I gotta take him everywhere I go, I'd say. Now, if you were staying with someone, you wouldn't want them to treat you mean, my mother told me. Why don't you and Stevie try to play nice? Yeah, but I've always been nice to him with his old spoiled self. He's always got to have his way anyway. I had to take him out to play with me and my friends. Is that your brother, Bobby, they'd ask me? No. Is that your cousin? No, he's just my friend, and he's staying in my house, and my mother made me bring him. Ha ha, you gotta babysit. Bobby the babysitter. Oh, be quiet. Come on, Steve. See, why you gotta make all my friends laugh for? Ha ha, Bobby the babysitter, my friend said. Hey, come on, y'all, let's go play in the park. You coming, Bobby? One of my friends said. No, my mama said he can't go in the park, 'cause the last time he went, he fell and hurt his knee with his old stupid self. And then they left. You see, I can't even play with my friends. Man, come on. I'm sorry, Robert. You don't like me, Robert? I'm sorry, Stevie said. Oh, be quiet. That's okay, I told him. One time, when my daddy was having company, I was just sitting behind the couch, just listening to them talk and make jokes and drink beer, and I wasn't making no noise. They didn't even know I was there. Then here comes Stevie with his old loud self. Then when my father heard him, he yelled at me and told me to go upstairs, just 'cause of Stevie. Sometimes people get on your nerves, and they don't mean it or nothing, but they just bother you. I gotta put up with him. My mama only had one kid. I used to have a lot of fun before old Stupid came to live with us.
One Saturday, Steve's mother and father came to my house to pick him up like always. But they said that they were going to move away and that Stevie wasn't going to come back anymore. So then he left. The next morning, I got up to watch cartoons and I fixed 2 bowls of cornflakes. Then I just remembered that Stevie wasn't here. Well, sometimes we had a lot of fun, running in and out of the house. Well, I guess my bed will stay clean from now on. But that wasn't so bad. He couldn't help it because he was stupid. I remember the time I ate the last piece of cake in the bread box, and I blamed it on him. We used to play cowboys and Indians on the stoop. I remember when I was doing my homework, I used to try to teach him what I learned. He could write his name pretty good for his age. I remember the time we played boogeyman and we hid under the covers with Daddy's flashlight. And that time we was playing in the park under the bushes and we found these 2 dead rats and one was brown and one was black. And him and me and my friends used to cook Mickeys or marshmallows in the park. We used to have some good times together. I think he liked my mama better than his own because he used to call his mother Mother and he called my mama Mommy. Oh, no, man. I let my cornflakes get soggy thinking about him. He was a nice little guy. He was kind of like a little brother, little Stevie. I like that story. I think we'll read it again soon. Now we've got to be very quiet because guinea pigs don't like to be disturbed when they're eating. Right. Do you know that? And these 2 guinea pigs are 2 of the greatest guinea pigs alive. You know why? Because they're here on Sesame Street, that's why. And they're...
You should really never disturb any animal when it's eating.
That's right.
Dogs or cats.
They don't like that.
No.
But this one, I've got one that's eating a carrot.
Do you?
Yeah. And they eat lots of vegetables. They eat berries. They eat lettuce, they eat cabbage, kale, mustard greens.
All those things.
Yeah.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
Do you know where they come from, Bob?
No, I really don't. Is it South America?
Yeah, up around the places called the Guianas.
The Guianas?
Yeah. British Guiana, Dutch Guiana, French Guiana. And these guinea pigs are domesticated, they're tame. You know how you can tell? Because there are 3 colors. This one's white, brown, and black, and so is yours.
Yeah, this one.
The one Carlos is holding.
This kind of food down
Am I talking to him? Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking to him. Yes. And the wild ones, I'll tell you about the wild ones. You want to find out about the wild ones? Because they're all tied up in that one. The wild ones are all one solid color so they can blend in their own environment. And hey,
How do they change?
How do they change? Well, they change with a lot of fun. And if you think guinea pigs are fun, wait till you see what a kitten can do.
This is my kitten, Dusty. The first day I got him, we played together for a little while in the living room. My mommy called me, so I left him alone. Dusty is a funny kitten. He thinks he's all kinds of things. When he started looking around the room, he first thought he was a lumberjack. You know, a man that chops down trees. pretended he was a miner down in a deep hole. When he saw Timmy, my goldfish, Dusty thought he was a goldfish too. When Timmy didn't want to play with him, he decided to be a lion in the jungle. But then he found some of Mommy's knitting yarn and decided to be just a kitten after all. And that's when I like him best.
What sort of a day Susan's had?
I don't know, because I had a rotten day myself.
Hey, Susan.
Oh, come on, what's the matter?
How'd it go?
How'd you make out?
20 cents.
20 cents?
That's all you got?
20 cents.
You did better than I did. I sold 2 packs of gum for 12 cents.
Yeah, well, I only got 15 cents myself.
All day long, all we took in was 37 cents? How are we going to tell Mr.
I don't know.
Hooper?
We'll
We
tell
took his
Hooper
store.
something.
Yeah. What would you tell Mr. Hooper? How's business?
Oh, well,
Mr.
kind of
Hooper,
not too good, Mr.
we only took in 37 cents.
37 cents? Why, that's the best day I've had this year.
You're kidding.
Come on.
Really?
Come on.
Yes, I'm kidding. But I really enjoyed my day off.
Did
you
really?
Yeah, you had a good time,
And
huh?
thanks to all of you.
Oh, you're
that's-
welcome.
Now I want
Anytime.
you to come into the store and have a Hooper special.
A Hooper special.
Free.
Let's go in here and get a Hooper
Thank you.
special.
That's great.
Yeah, that's what I always wanted.
Chocolate soda. Soda. That's an S word.
Now that was
time.
beautiful.
I was enjoying
Mr.
it,
Hooper,
right?
I love that ice cream soda. That was
so much.
chocolate ice cream soda. You did a nice, that Big Bird. Let's get down here quick. Big
Oh, is everything
Big
okay?
Bird. You all right? You all right?
I'm
You okay?
just so clumsy. I bumped into the doors again and...
Oh, come on, Big. Don't worry, Big. It's just an accident. Don't
no,
worry.
I'm so clumsy.
Oh, Big Bird, look, I'll tell you what. We'll take you down to Mr. Hooper's store, buy you chocolate ice cream soda.
Oh, really?
On up.
Yeah.
Sure, come on.
Sure,
Come on, come on
That's
now.
a great
We'll
idea.
get a chocolate ice cream
That's
soda.
really great.
Because it's good. Oh, Big Bird. Bird. Big. Big Bird.
You okay?
Did you hurt yourself?
No, but you see, I'm so clumsy. I'm a born loser.
Oh, that's not
come on,
true,
Big
Big
Bird.
Look, you're a bird. There are lots of things a bird can do people can't do. Look, you can fly. We can't fly.
Yeah, you can fly. Good.
I can't fly.
You can't
Oh,
fly.
man.
Oh,
Can't
well, I'm sure you can sing. I mean, all birds can
Oh,
sing.
yeah. Chirp for us, Big.
Come on, sing for me.
I'm only a bird in the gilded
Big Bird,
cage.
I
yeah,
have
yeah,
another
yeah,
idea. Let's have a contest.
Oh, no, I never win contests.
Oh, but you're gonna win this one, I'm sure. Just line right up here, and we'll line up next to you.
Right.
Right?
Okay.
Because we're gonna have a contest to see who has the biggest feet on Sesame Street.
Oh,
Okay.
Gordon, why don't you be the judge?
I'll be the judge.
I don't win.
First, we'll dig Bob's feet.
Right?
And his are pretty reasonable size. Mine are next, about the same size. Susan's are a little smaller, but Big Bird.
Oh, wow.
Big
Look at
Bird,
those.
look at those feet.
Hey, he is the
Those
winner,
are
huh?
feet, Big Bird.
They are?
Sure.
You mean I
You
won?
win.
Oh, you won that one, hands
Oh,
down. That was
listen,
real terrific.
and,
Good feet.
Look, we'll have a contest about feathers. I think, oh, look, hands down, you win the feathers. Bob, you got any feathers?
I haven't got
Gordon,
one.
you
Not
got any
one.
feathers
I'm a
on
little
you?
short on feathers
Well,
today.
I don't have any feathers, and look at you. You have all these beautiful feathers, so I'm sure you win that.
That's two right there. That's two for
Well,
you.
let's have a contest on who's the tallest. Stand up straight, Big Bird.
All right.
Bobby, why don't you be the judge?
All
Who's
right.
the tallest? Stand
Well,
up
let's
straight,
see.
Gordon.
First
You're
of all, Gordon's a little taller than I am, and Susan's shorter than Gordon.
Yes, and
Oh, look at Big Bird. He's that much taller than even than Gordon. You're the current winner again, Big Bird.
Big Bird, that's
Sure.
three. That's three. You won in three.
tall. Yeah, well, let's check out the
Which one?
beaks. Now
Check out
let's
the
see who has
Beaks.
Okay.
Beaks.
Beaks.
Well, let's see.
Gordon.
That's
Look at the
pretty
beaks.
good beak there.
That's a good beak.
That's a good beak.
beak. It's a beak. That's a good beak.
That's
but,
a good beak.
You know, nothing outstanding it. But
Oh,
look
but
at
look
that
at-
beak.
look at-
Look at that beak.
That's a
Big
fantastic
Bird,
beak.
that is the best Big Bird beak I've ever seen.
oh, well, you mean I won again?
I told you, Big Bird, you're awfully special.
Oh, well, that means that I'm the featheriest, I'm the tallest, I'm the biggest, feetest. I'm also the clumsiest.
One of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong. Can you tell which thing is not like the other before I finish my song? Now look very carefully, because one of these things just doesn't belong here. Is it the apple, or the ice cream cone, or the mitten, or the hamburger? Well, if you guessed this thing is not like the other, if you guessed this thing just doesn't belong, if you guessed this thing is not like the other, well then, you're absolutely correct, because all of these things, the apple, the ice cream cone, and the hamburger, are things you can eat. But did you ever try eating a mitten?
Hey, we're always here on Sesame Street.
We're always here on Sesame Street.
So why don't you come back and join us whenever you can,
Why don't
okay?
you not come back so I can get some sleep?
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Oscar, would you mind cooling it, please? I'm trying to talk.
Cooling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
try to talk. Can I talk?
Talk, sure, talk. You're the only one who's allowed to talk around here?
Never mind, Oscar. Listen, goodbye. Come back and see us soon, okay?
Yeah, come back.
Sesame Street has been brought to you today by the letters W,
W, what?
E,
E,
and S.
S, I don't
and
like S's.
by the numbers 2 and 3.
2 and 3? I hate 2s and 3s.
Oscar.
What?
Cool, just for a second. I have to say this. Stevie, the book Stevie, was written by John Steptoe, published by Harper & Row, copyright 1969. Sesame Street is a production of the Children's Television Workshop.
You call this a production? It looks like it was produced by Big Bird. Talk about eggs. Boy. Chick. Oh, boy.
This is NET, the Public Television Network.